Good morning, Chantilly. Today is Wednesday, March 11, 2026.
And in today's show, it's
all about Culture Night
and News with Nicole.
And you're watching the Nightly News.
I'm Shrutanayar.
And I'm Nora Lee.
And here are your morning announcements.
Tomorrow, boys soccer plays away against George Marshall, JV at 5:45 and varsity at 7:15. At the same time, girls soccer plays at home against George Marshall, JV at 5:45 and varsity at 7:15.
Also tomorrow, varsity softball has a scrimmage against Woodbridge Senior at home starting at 6. The Jewish Student Association is hosting an interest meeting and Purim celebration today at 3 p.m. in room 253. Come learn more about JSA and meet new people and celebrate Purim with them. There will be fun activities and, of course, sweet treats. Whether you're Jewish or not or interested in learning more, everyone is welcome. Come out to Chipotle Fairlakes today from 4 to 8 p.m. to support Chantilly's girls lacrosse team. Stop by for dinner and mention Chantilly's girls lacrosse when ordering. And a portion of the proceeds would go directly towards supporting our program. We appreciate your support and hope to see you there.
Culture Night is this Friday, March 13th. It starts at 5:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. Then, cultural performances begin at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Admission is free, so bring your friends and family and come celebrate the diversity of our Chantilly community. The Sisters of Delta Kappa Gamma are hosting a prom dress giveaway at Centerville High School. Times are Friday, March 13th from 5 to 8 p.m., Saturday, March 14th from 2 to 5 p.m., and Sunday, March 15th from 1 to 4 p.m. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Wydra in Mod 4. Chantilly's Cultural Night takes place on Friday.
This event is meant to showcase and support all different people and cultures that Chantilly has to offer. Over to Will and Jenny with more.
This is the third year that Cultural Night has been run by Senora Rosario, and every year they look for new communities to show and support.
So Cultural Night is a wonderful event that has been going on in Chantilly for a while. I have been organizing the event for the past 3 years. This year we have many clubs signed up to represent their culture with food and cultural displays, and we have wonderful performances that are very unique. This year we have representation from all over the world, so I highly suggest everyone to come and check it out.
Okay, so my club, we're a Hispanic club, so we're gonna do 3 dances. We're gonna represent, I think, like 5 countries: Puerto Rico, Peru, traditional dances that are usually not showcased in like parties, or that just not really show the deep aspects of our culture.
So what I'm doing to help out during Culture Night is I'm going to be emceeing. So basically that means I'm going to be announcing the performances that come up during the second half of the night. And then I'm just going to be helping out with the overall event.
I think that it makes people seem seen for many of us that came here and like had like no idea.
Well, Cultural Night is important to me because it gives a lot of us a chance to showcase our culture and just celebrate in the facts of who we are and where we came from. So embracing Cultural Night is just a way to show like where you're from and how you represent the place you're from.
If you would like to support the participating clubs, make sure to bring a few dollars cash for all the items and experiences throughout the night. This has been Jenny Mosleski and Will Mosleski for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Doors will open at 5, and I'll be the first one there.
I'll see you there.
Now, over to Nicole with recent developments.
Thanks, Anchors. I'm Nicole Zhang, and I'm covering the stories happening here in the U.S. and around the world. Last time we covered some of Virginia's redistricting process. Today, voters have a chance to weigh in on a proposal that could reshape the state's congressional maps before midterms. Under the current system, the Virginia Redistricting Commission, a bipartisan group of lawmakers and citizens, redraw the districts every 10 years. So this map actually hasn't been redrawn since 2021 and currently gives Democrats 6 seats and Republicans 5 in the U.S. House of Representatives. The proposed amendment would allow the Virginia General Assembly to redraw one or more districts before 2031, but only if another state redraws its district first without a court order. Supporters say the new map, which would likely favor Democrats in 10 of 11 districts, is intended to counter redistricting moves in Republican-led states. So this is the proposed map for the midterm elections. A yes vote would temporarily allow lawmakers to implement the proposed map, while a no vote would keep the current system in place until 2031. Switching gears here, President Trump has announced a major change at the Department of Homeland Security. Trump has re-signed Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and instead nominated Republican Senator Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma as her replacement. Noem, the former governor of South Dakota, was removed from her position amid criticism over her leadership, including her deployment of officers in Minneapolis and management of DHS resources. Although Noem's departure is high profile, the DHS has seen very little leadership turnover this term. By contrast, President Donald Trump's first term was often referred to as a revolving door of senior officials, with a 34% turnover rate in his first year, which is far higher than previous administrations. Moving on, let's turn to geopolitics and the ongoing tensions between the U.S. and Iran. Less than a week after U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran, hundreds of missiles and drones have been launched and intercepted across the Persian Gulf. Iran has struck U.S. bases in Iraq, Bahrain, and Kuwait, while Israel has targeted Iranian energy and military sites. The Strait of Hormuz, through which nearly 20% of the world's oil flows, remains a major flashpoint. Attacks on energy infrastructure have already sent oil prices past $100 per barrel, fueling global economic concerns. Analysts warn that the war is entering a dangerous new phase with no immediate end in sight as the U.S., Israel, and Iran continue to escalate military actions across the region. Well, that's your Wednesday news update. I'm Nicole Zhang. Stay tuned for more as these stories develop. Now back to you, anchors.
Stay tuned for more updates. Well, this has been Nora Lee.
And Shruta and I for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
And we'll see you on Friday.